Hey guys, I'm Isaac. Nope.
Welcome to the Mr. Deniston Show.
I'm Isaac Deniston.
And I'm Matthew Duffy.
And we have to say we are very sorry for the delay in, videos. I actually have been sick for a while with bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. That just made us day. And we've also been very busy. But we have an episode here that we've been kind of hesitant to post, but guess what? We're posting it anyways. And so, me being the magic video doctor I am, I've edited it so it wasn't 20 minutes long, but you'll be able to enjoy this. So we hope you enjoy this episode of the Mr. Deniston Show. This was taken right before homecoming, so let's get back in that homecoming spirit. Yeah. So we'll see you later.
All right. My hair is a mess.
It always is.
Why didn't we call in makeup?
We don't have makeup. We
What?
never have makeup. This I do myself, but it gets done like that because I'm amazing. You and your cube head, I don't know what you do to it.
How did you make your makeup so dark?
I hate you. And we haven't even started recording yet.
Here we go.
Shining star for you to see what your life can truly be.
Hello and welcome to the Mr. Deniston Show.
I'm Mr. Deniston, and this is...
Matthew Duffy.
Why'd you pause?
What?
You paused on your name.
Can you just...
Okay, let's try this again. Try it again.
Welcome to the Mr. Deniston Show.
I'm Mr. Deniston.
And I'm Matthew Duffy.
Oh my goodness, way to kill it. Okay, well, this is homecoming week. Yeah!
Woo!
You know, we're about to what are we celebrating? I'm not sure what homecoming is. I think we're celebrating our football team.
For some unknown reason.
We won't state those reasons. But anyways, so it's been crazy here at AU. Okay, it hasn't, but there are tents. There are tents outside. So
holy cow!
I know, and that Coca-Cola thing. Matt was like drooling when we walked by.
Because it's a Pepsi campus.
Yeah, so
And they
should be
finally
Pepsi
have a Coca-Cola trailer out there. Is like a sign from God that this is the place to be.
Okay. Did I ever tell you what my sign from God was?
No.
Okay, well, as you know, I'm a Bill Gaither fan. And so, when I was driving up here, sideways to here, to see our room for the first time and everything, I go by Gaither Studios over in Alexandria. Shout out to them. Free Gaither CD? Yes? No? Anyways, I drive by the studios, and who do I see going into his red car? Bill Gaither. Bill Gaither. That was my sign that Anderson University is the place. I'm hot. I'm going to change. Anyways, we're back. I'm now feeling a lot better. So it's homecoming week. This is actually Matt's first homecoming.
Yeah. Well, here at AU.
True, yes, but so I have a history of being here at homecoming, Matt, and actually, I don't know if you've ever seen on my desk, I have this thing, and this is actually from homecoming 2005, it says, I don't know if you can tell, yeah, right there. So, yeah, I mean, this homecoming's kind of special. By the way, I'm sure you guys have loved the promo we had.
That's from Elf.
It is not Christmas. Okay, we're fighting about this right now. It is not Christmas season. And he wants to watch Christmas movies like 24/7 now. And as we all know, there is a general world-renowned rule that says, I can't say that, that you can't watch Christmas movies or Christmas music until after Thanksgiving.
No! Okay, the stations I listen to, like when I'm driving at home, Christmas music starts November 1st, and that is way too late.
You do not start... Wait. You do not start watching or listening to Christmas music until after Thanksgiving.
Do you want to...
When do you put up the tree, Matt?
We put the tree up the day after Thanksgiving.
And that's when you start listening and watching the Christmas music.
Pardon me for being whimsical.
I'm whimsical too sometimes.
Excuse me for living.
But anyways, I did break that rule just the other day to listen to the Carpenter's Christmas Portrait album, and it's amazing. I'm sure some of you guys have listened to it. And what does Mr. Santa Claus Stuffy do here? he goes and he doesn't even listen to the music. He's like, I'm going to put in the Lego movie or something, and then we didn't listen to it, so.
We most certainly did listen to it.
Not after you put in the Lego movie.
I didn't put
which
it
is
in
the worst movie in the world.
It's a fantastic movie.
Anyway, anyways, so this week we've just gone off of fall break. Yeah, I mean, we just...
A whole one extra day on a weekend.
And yet it felt like a lifetime.
Is so appreciative
the lifetime
of
an ant, pretty much. Do ants have long lifespans?
I really don't. I know they have like 5 times the strength that we do with respect to how big they are.
So you're saying an ant could lift us?
No, I'm saying the ant has.
Please tell the world this.
The world already knows. They went to high school.
To high school too. Dear goodness.
Okay, an ant can lift up to 5 times its body weight. Can a human do that?
Depends on what human. You've got the strongman competitions. They can lift.
Do you know that most of those guys are like almost 400 pounds?
And
they could bench press like 20 or 2,000 pounds.
I'm just saying an ant could not lift me. Okay.
No, that's not.
I'm pretty sure that's what you said. Speaking of animals. An ant is an animal, right?
It's an insect.
Which is an animal.
You go on.
Anyway, speaking of animals, we have some breaking news about the goats versus horns and antlers thing, and I believe we've solved it, so let's go ahead and watch this. This is Matt and I the other day. So Matthew... Wow, I'm black. Okay. Matthew, so here's the thing. I'm correct, and this like justifies everything else, because... I thought goats don't have anything on their head. But this makes sense because those things go away in the winter, like you just said.
They do not!
So, that means that goats have antlers.
No! Do you have eyeballs? Yes. Do you know what a goat looks
and we found pictures of goats without horns. Because there aren't any horns.
They're not just born with horns.
No!
Stop that recording and put it on Facebook right now.
Why? Matt, would you like to say anything else to the World Wide Web about how you're wrong?
The World Wide Web and everyone in the world knows that I'm right. And they all think that you never went to high school and were never born with eyes.
I went to Frankfurt High School. Go Hot Dogs. And we know our animals.
Their mascot is the hot dogs.
Yes, the dachshund. Who doesn't know their animals now? Okay. Do you remember what you said in that?
Yeah, that antlers fall off.
And so that proves that goats have...
No. Goats have horns. Horns don't fall off. You have to surgically remove horns.
Matt, you already made your point and I won. Okay, so we can put this to bed. Also, thank you for all who participated in the, whatever thing we had last week. The unicorn thing. And we will be sending those selfies as soon as possible to you.
You're super frustrated, you know that?
I have you as a roommate. I know that.
Indeed.
That's a good comeback. I win again. Anyways, so speaking of roommates and great roommates and roommates like this, something I was not prepared for when I went here to Anderson University was to have a roommate that sleepwalks whenever he wants to. This is what Matt does. One night, he goes and, my favorite time is when he got up, he looked up, looked right at me at my desk, and said, "My fly is atrocious." And then went back to sleep. There's one time, though, that Matt scared the Waddens out. Wow, I sound like my mother. Scared the Waddens out.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. What is Waddens? He scared the bejeebers out of me. That was better. And he goes and he got out from his bed, ran to our door, and then ran back and said, "I just had a dream that you weren't my roommate, and I don't know."
I was terrified!
That I wasn't your roommate? Oh,
no,
you care. You care.
I was dreaming, okay? I was laying in my... Shut up! I was laying in my bed. And I was dreaming,
he should be in the middle of the night.
I was dreaming that I was laying in my bed, probably watching Star Wars. and someone comes in the room and then just looks right at me, and I didn't have my glasses on, so it took a little bit of time to focus in on the face that I've never seen before. And so I freaked out, got out of bed, and ran to the door. Then I woke up, and I was super embarrassed.
You know what that sounds like? The time I woke you up in the morning. There's this one time that Matt was sleeping in his bed like normal, because he sleeps like 90% of the day. And it was morning. I can't remember. I think I was like sick that day or something. So it was like 7 o'clock in the morning. Usually Matt's up by this time. So what I do is I go and I text him, and he has that stupid ringtone that's like a frog or something like that.
It's a duck.
Same thing, whatever. And anyways, he goes and he rolls over to see what his phone's saying, and here I am above his bed just smiling at him, and he freaked out. He's like, "You're an evil person," and stuff.
He was staring at me. I remember now. You were right there.
I like this.
Roommate. No, I roll over, and there he is, like... That's terrifying!
But anyways, that's... Matt and I don't get along
when we're sleepy?
Yeah. Especially when he wakes me up in the morning, usually by turning on the light, which our bed is on the loftitude here.
Your bed? We don't have a bed, sir.
Sorry.
This is Anderson.
But my bed is on this loftitude, and so here I am right next to the light, and little old buddy here at, like 3 in the morning or something decides
More like 7.
So 3 in the morning decides to turn on the light so that I'm just like awoken by this presence of light. So I was awoken. Anyways, we've had a whole week of midterms, and it's been dandy.
It's been quite exhausting, actually.
Isn't it great to have homecoming on the week of midterms? Which, by the way, speaking of homecoming, we've got homecoming concert
Wind
tomorrow,
ensemble and jazz ensemble,
which we are both in. Matt is actually the lead trombone and jazz ensemble, so
Isaac is playing second trombone.
yes, and our private lessons teacher is playing third.
Yes.
So if he doesn't watch this, we'll just say that we're like chairs above him.
Yeah,
and
we're
he's
basically
last chair.
teaching him in jazz ensemble.
Oh gosh, I hope he does not watch. Well, we hope you guys liked it, and we hope it was worth the wait. I know it was worth the wait for us.
Yeah.
And so there's not much to say, so as I always say, the future is very bright. See you guys.
Shining star for you to see what your life can truly be.